It's a little bit better, but my battery in my phone is kind of low. So we'll make do with what we have. I'm doing now. Warm up with some lightweight here. Get the movement nice and slow. Six to 7 reps or whatever. Just kind of feel it in the hams. My left is so much stronger than my right, which is pretty crazy because I'm right-handed. Don't get off, kind of stretch the hams, and just repeat the set. See, not only can I can't bring my hands all the way like this, because when I do that, the weight will just come by, will come forward, and it'll fall on my back. So I can only go 90 degrees when I'm working on my hamstrings. Now, in my opinion, that's all you need to do is go 90 degrees. You don't have to go any further than that. I know some guys want to get that squeeze, but as far as I'm concerned, where I feel it the most is when my legs are stretched completely. Let me move the camera back so you guys understand what I'm saying. So, when my body is bent over, right? When I'm this way, I'm getting full maximum stretch on the hamstrings. Versus if I'm here, I'm not getting that stretch. There's no tension on my hands. So I'm not really too concerned that I can't go all the way up this way, where I'm trying to get that total squeeze. Nah, I'm trying to get the total stretch. So I'm letting my legs go as forward as possible while I'm bent over, already creating that massive stretch in the hamstrings. And I'll tell you right now, my hands already, they feel pretty good. They feel pretty warmed, and I might be ready to start the squat. So I like to do a quick warm up, quick set with the squat. No weight on the bar. I just want to get that blood circulating throughout my body. And my knees, all that good stuff. Do a couple of sets like that, and then we'll throw on weight. I feel it in my knees feel cold. It's crazy. It's very difficult when you are, when you're trying to do all this stuff natural. I'll be the first one to tell you, man, it is extremely difficult. doing it natural is the hardest way. Those that are on like testosterone replacement therapy and think that they're natural, they're delusional. Testosterone replacement therapy is nothing more than a legitimized steroid that's being sold by people who own TRT clinics.
My apologies on the last set. My phone battery died. But we're moving on to 135 pounds. Like I said, wrap up the knees. It's always better to wrap them up, even though they kind of give you a little bit of a push, but nothing too significant. I don't wrap them tight. I just pretty much wrap them for, I guess, moral support, because I hate wrapping my legs. It feels uncomfortable when I'm squatting. And that's why I don't wrap them tight. But I forget what I was saying before. I think we passed the TRT thing and how you just got individuals scamming, talking about they're natural, but they're on TRT. And you could just tell how the individuals look on TRT, because they all have this bloated look to them. And rightfully so, because it's no different from the test that you would buy out in the street, with the exception that maybe you could bank that it's legit. And who knows if it's even legit, right? Because you have no idea. Just because it comes from a TRT clinic doesn't mean they can't sell or give you fake shit. I've seen worse things happen in this world, right? But anyway, let me get to this set real quick. Pay attention and see if I'm at least at 90 degrees, all right, throughout my movement. I got a mat on the floor here because I like to be kind of elevated. It also helps with my knee. Let's rock and roll. It's funny because when I paused to take that break, and then I went down to finish off the last 5, I felt a buckle on this side. Nothing crazy, but I felt that buckle. It's very weird. It doesn't happen all the time. It happens sometimes. And that's why I don't go heavy. That's one of the main reasons why I don't go heavy. Just try to get 15 reps. And maybe I'll put on another 10. See how I feel. Because it's weird, because like sometimes, like I could have 2 plates on there and not feel it. Just have a great leg workout, you know, like, you know, I still won't feel it as much. Also, as far as the equipment goes, like what I have here, man, is extremely basic. I got a squat rack. I got a 45-pound bar. I got a leg extension / leg curl machine. You can get it at Titan Fitness. I think it's about $500. A lot of people often choose to purchase these machines that cost thousands and thousands of dollars, which that's great if you can do that. If you could afford to go ahead and purchase, that type, by all means. But is it necessary? Absolutely not, man. It's not necessary. When I was training back in the day, when I first started training, which would be in the 80s, like I said, I'm 52. I started training when I was 13. If you guys were to see the equipment back then, I mean, I'm sure you could see it in the videos, the back in the day videos with Arnold Schwarzenegger and all those guys, but they were nowhere near the type of machines that exist today. And yet, the individuals back then, in my opinion, were stronger and bigger. See? That felt better. It's wild. And I didn't lock out. So I don't know if maybe that has anything to do with it. I try to stay in a box, a certain depth, 90 degree, and I try my best not to lock out fully. So I'm kind of like maybe 85% to lock out. But and it feels good, man. You know what? But I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna push it. I won't push it. I'll just start with some leg extensions. We'll go into leg extensions now, some heavy leg extensions. Try to get 15 reps. And let's rock and roll. Starting off with 90. 245s on each side. Legs feel pretty warmed up. Let's go. Not bad. Whew, okay. I'm thinking one more set like this. I added 25 on there. So it brings me up to 115. And we try to get 15 reps. Thinking one more set, even if I have to do a rest pause. For those that don't know what a rest pause is, you do as many as you can, rest for about 3 to 4 seconds, and then finish off until you hit the 15. You can do as many rest pauses as you want until you get to 15. But don't exceed 5 seconds when it comes to resting. Try not to exceed 5 seconds, people. All right, let's rock and roll. Let's go. Okay, so I'm not doing any more leg extensions, but I will go into, I want to say, some dumbbell stiff-legged deadlifts. I haven't done that in a while, so plus they're already out. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, some dumbbell stiff-legged deadlifts. I think we can start off with 50 pounds, and the goal is 15 reps. Let's rock and roll. Love those. Not bad. We're going up. It's a hard life when you reach, I would say, the ripe age of 40 years old. It's a hard life, man, because the body is just tired of doing shit. Especially if you were training like an animal throughout your younger years, your 20s and your 30s. You were getting it in. Trust me, the body starts to break down, man. All right, last set, guys. Last set. Let's go up to 60. They felt great. These are the Snodes. These are really good. I love them. They're very convenient. And they save a lot of room. You basically, they go all the way up to 80 pounds. And plus you got the 1.5 pound little knots right there. So totals up to about 5 pounds. It's 1.25 pounds actually. So each one. So you can go up in 5 increments, like 5 pound increments if you want. If you want to attach those 4, 2 on each side, you can do that. I don't do that. I just try to stick with the 10 pound increments. That's all. If I'm not getting 20 reps, if I can't get 20 reps on a specific exercise, then I'm not going up. So I'll stay at 15. I won't change the weight. The only time I'll change the weight is when I can get 20 reps comfortably. And that's how we're doing it. That's how we're going to monitor our growth. Then I'm done with legs. Woo! That felt pretty good. I think, nah, I'm not ready yet. I was going to say go to 80s. I could possibly get there because I think I can do 20 with the 70s. Nah, I'll wait. I want to be very confident and very strong with the 70s. I don't want to start failing at the 12th rep. You know what I mean? Like I want to start failing at the 15th rep and then struggle my ass off all the way to the 20th rep until I can't do anymore. So I think going to 80 might be a little premature, but that was really good. That was a really good set. Damn, I'm out of breath. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like. Any questions, anything that I can do better? I'd love to read your comments, man. I'd love to see what you guys do differently. You know, on the squat, I really can't go balls to the walls right now because of my knee, but it's funny because, you know, I know this is targeting the hams and the glutes. I don't feel any knee pain here. I definitely feel knee pain on the extensions and squats, lunges, that sort of thing. Once they tell me what's wrong with this knee, hopefully I'm hoping that I don't have to get it operated on, but that might not be the case, man. I think I might have to get it operated the way it feels, unless they can tell me, I could rehabilitate it in some way, and which I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Like, I'm going light. I'm not doing anything crazy. Staying at 15 repetitions. Like, I don't know if it's. I have no idea what it is, man. I'm thinking it's just an injury. It's old knees. It is what it is. But all right, man. See you tomorrow on shoulders.